Hi, it's Joanna, creator of the Teacher Wellness Code. I think in a previous video somewhere I talked about my journey with burnout. One thing that I failed to mention, which I wanted to mention today, was that I actually burned out during a meditation retreat. Um, so that sounds kind of ironic because a lot of people say that meditation and mindfulness is what we should be doing to lower our stress levels, and it's very helpful in that regard. And it is, but that's not really the full story. And this is not just about me and like why I happened to burn out in the middle of a meditation retreat, but it's actually instructive for really understanding what's behind meditation, how it works, and where it's useful and where it actually is limiting. Um, so the type of meditation that I did is called Vipassana meditation. It's a Buddhist style of meditation, very intense, very focusing on the sensations in the body and releasing thoughts. It's actually extremely effective, and I recommend that everyone make it a part of their daily practice. I think it's very helpful because what does meditation do? Meditation allows you to completely calm and center, and it trains you to release the need to follow your thoughts. And when you do that, you create a buffer between yourself and your experience. And in that buffer, in that buffer zone, you have the ability to have that calmness and that space to think before you take action. And training yourself in that manner through meditation is very, very helpful in being able to not be reactive to stress. So in that regard, I completely think that meditation is an excellent idea, and I think it's a practice that everyone should learn. The limitation in meditation is that it is possible that you never actually come out of the actual issues that are stressing you, because that takes a type of awareness, and meditation alone may not bring us to that kind of awareness. So, as an example, if it's conditioned in your environment, whether that's your school environment or how you were brought up or anything like that, that the proper way to show that you care about people is to overfunction. And overfunctioning and overdoing and overcaring is how you show that you are a dedicated person or a caring person. If that's been ingrained in you, that is how you're going to be with students, probably in your personal life, in all sorts of different areas, because that is like an ingrained behavior. Meditation alone is not going to bring awareness to that. There's other methods that you can bring awareness to that. It has to be brought up to the forefront, and it needs to be questioned and analyzed and a little bit provoked in us to be able to look at the patterns and the habits that we have made normal in our lives and how they are impacting us, usually not positively. So if you're overfunctioning and you're overfunctioning in school and you are overdoing, overfunctioning, overgiving, and you don't have any awareness about why you're doing that, you don't have any awareness that is even problematic, if you don't have any awareness of how to change that, all that meditation is going to do, it's going to allow you to do all those negative behaviors in a calm way. And it's better to feel calm than to feel frazzled and stressed. But why have those overfunctioning behaviors to begin with? Because those overfunctioning behaviors over time, even with meditation, will burn you out. Meditation, this type of meditation anyways I was practicing, it's called insight meditation. So the idea is that as you meditate, it's like waves. The analogy is like waves smoothing out the bottom of the sea. Okay, and so each wave, the little bumps in the bottom of the sea are the little thoughts that come up, and as you meditate, the waves smooth it out, smooth it out, smooth it out. But every once in a while, you come across a big bump, and when you come across that big bump, it means like a big insight is going to come as a result of it, but you have to know how to manage overcoming that huge bump that's come up on your sea floor that your meditation is going to be smoothing over. So you can imagine if it's a little bump, the meditation can smooth over it quite easily. If it's a big bump, it's going to take a lot more work to smooth out that bump. And so in meditation, if you come to an experience where that kind of big bump comes up, meditation alone is not going to resolve that for you, because that big bump can end up feeling like a dissolution of self. I would call that like a breakdown. And there are ways you have to deal with that other than just meditating. So anyways, not everyone who meditates is going to have like a breakdown from meditation. Don't worry. Don't be afraid of meditation. It's a very good process. I'm just saying that it's not enough of a process by itself. It creates calm, and for that, it's excellent. But the thing is, it does not necessarily bring awareness to the underlying patterns that run our lives. So if you are meditating, keep meditating. If you're not meditating, start meditating. It's very, very helpful and beneficial. But just remember, it's not the only thing that you need to do. Meditation is a baseline. It's like brushing your teeth, okay? It's like spiritually, it's like brushing your teeth, okay? It's a maintenance activity, but it's not the whole picture.